Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the October 28th, 2025 Board of Elections meeting to go over some things, including the absentee ballots. I hereby call the meeting to order. Please all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I'd like to lead.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We all have an agenda here before us today. Are there any additions or deletions to the agenda? Hearing none, move along. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Passes unanimously. Okay, now on to the approval of the minutes. We all have a copy of the minutes that were forwarded to us. Has everybody had an opportunity to review the minutes?
I move the minutes be passed as written.
We have a motion to approve the minutes as presented. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And for public comment, there is no public comment here today, so we'll move along. And now to the new business. The first item of new business is review of absentee by ballot or mail ballot applications.
All right, so before we get started with your review, there is one envelope in here that we need to slit the corner of, if the board's okay with that, to get their ID out. So we need to check it before. I did add it as approved and upon further review.
Okay.
So if the board's okay with that, we will have the bipartisan team open the corner of the envelope and pull out the ID for us. I'll check it and then I'll pass it on down. So on the list we have today, 37. Okay. So is
Everybody okay with slitting the side of the?
Yeah, because it's not on the outside. They said it was on the inside. It feels a little thin though, so hopefully it's in there. So I'll have them open that, and if it's not on there, then you'll have to get a new list. And there it is. Slide the other back in. All right. And so you can go ahead and start reviewing that, and we'll leave that open to that spot. You can start here in this spot. And then I'm just gonna look at the ID real quick before I step back in. All right, so I'm presenting 37 properly executed absentee, civilian absentee by mail ballots today. And if y'all have a question, please don't call out their CIV number. I can come and look at the envelope or the report.
Yeah. I guess if they could even get 37.
5,000, 6,000.
We're gonna be here a lot.
Well, you would,
When, we're only on a 2-year term, we might not be here for that.
You can do a random sampling.
yeah,
Is that what they do? You don't have to do all 5,000?
I think the previous time they did a certain percentage after a certain amount. And it was a bipartisan team instead of all 5 on all of them. And you have to go through all of the military and overseas that are duplicated. You don't get to choose a percentage of that. You have to review those. Ones that are duplicated,
Mhm.
that has to go through the board, but it can be a bipartisan team.
If we're still on board.
We have a big one next year, so you'll get the opportunity to be here a while.
To get our feet wet.
relative request? R, is that right?
Yeah, the RR road.
Relative request, yes. That means, mama or daddy or an approved relative has requested it on their behalf. The initial request.
None of these people are citing a reason that they couldn't get the license. I mean, that they couldn't get a copy of their license. They are supposed to do that, right?
They are citing a reason or they're not
They're
citing.
not. It's,
It's not a requirement for them to cite other reasons. If they marked up there and give their social security number or their driver's license, in that same instance at that very top, it says, I am unable to copy it. So that is the reason they're choosing. Is that the one you're talking about, Ms. Osbach?
probably.
Let me come look. Sorry, I don't have one with me under here, so trying to go off of memory. Yes, ma'am. They marked number 1. It says I'm unable to include a photocopy, and that's one of the reasons allowed on here.
Reasons they had to have.
No, ma'am, it was as long as they marked 1 and gave the proof of either the last 4 of the social or their license number.
Do we cross-check the data, the social, or?
We do. It should have a check mark next to it with initials. Does it? Yes. Does that one?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. We check them to make sure they're valid.
Are we still advising voters who are voting in person that they can complete the ID exception form?
If they present without an ID, we do. Yes, ma'am.
Do we think that it's kind of intimidating that the signs out front say that you must have a photo ID to vote?
I believe we have another sign that says that you can vote another way. I don't have a copy of it here, but I know we have one posted that says,
I will look. I only saw the part that said you must have a photo ID. I wondered
in
about
the
it.
parking lot or where at?
And as I was coming in, but I was driving, so maybe I didn't.
On the sign, on the big sign.
Does it does say somewhere that they,
It does, and those signs are, the state makes us post those signs, so that's a requirement to post those out,
okay.
so they know when they
And
show
they
up.
know what the format is, so we don't have any say so over it. Okay. I got you. It's cool. You answered my question.
Shouldn't have take this one next. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm wrong with Candace.
Envelopes out of order.
So this particular one, oh, I see the witness sign kind of under the line.
It's fine, yes, as long as it's on the, envelope. Yes, ma'am.
No, you're okay.
to review the civilian absentee ballots. May I please get a motion to approve the 37 properly executed civilian absentee ballots?
I motion that we approve the 37 properly executed absentee civilian ballots.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none.
We have 3 overseas. And I'll get y'all to sign the form when we go in these other room here. So these are 3 properly executed overseas ballots. We don't have any militaries today. Are you gonna take this one?
Sure.
Back to. First list.
Do they ever hear anything back on the empty envelope?
No, we reissued it. We called several times. We actually called back today, no answer, but we reissued the packet. So it's gonna go back to their house. Oh, yes. I didn't bring them. I don't know what I'm doing. I forgot to get the ballots. All right. Yeah, let me go do another one of this. I'll leave this page here. I'll get another. Got an incorrect bubble. So I'm gonna go get another one. Be right back.
And it's interesting.
Check, Chairman.
It's a test. Make sure you're all paying attention.
What happened? What I missed? and her split hand is gonna start getting tired after a little while. Oh, that is tight. I'm real bad to let my mail pile up. I have to get that letter right around. It's like, hey, yeah. Excuse me.
They're still opening. Do you want me to have the board do it? Okay. Okay. I'd like to duplicate this one. You're closest to doing so. So. The rectangle, you're gonna put DUP, DUP, and then dash this. If you want to scoot closer maybe, since we don't want everybody to hear the choices. So one's gonna bubble and one's gonna call it. Careful with your
She
pen.
gave you the one that
Yeah.
bubble, so you need to fill it in. I'll be sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this small one and put it in my folder.
1.5% of the total number of soldiers. All county or single. County officers, single county or municipal election.
I don't think this one has the caller signatures on it. The page that's been on the back of the others.
It doesn't go with each ballot. Actually, I think I have that in there, so I can go get it, but it doesn't go with each ballot.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
I was just, curious.
236 is for.
All right, I got this one out of order. I got it.
You just put it in the back.
Mhm. 163, 122A4. That refers to the number as being on 163-296. Still, a lot of names will collect. While that opportunity to review the overseas absentee ballots, may I please have a motion to approve the 3 properly executed overseas absentee ballots?
So moved.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, it's approved.
All right, and if Ms. Boswell will read off the new seal, I'll get them to separate these and we'll move into the ballot room and then we'll read off the old seal once we get in there.
124136. 124136.
Want to collect these?
Yes. Because the following has been separated. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, excuse me. All right, you will take these with you. Perfect. All right, and then we can go in here to get these tallied up. I'll go ahead and let y'all start signing these. These are the ones y'all just approved. Get the zero sheet. And let you pull that off and go ahead and cut.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you wanna call the number off?
The old number is 124135.
All right, and then one more time so we make sure Ian heard it.
124135.
All right, he's good. All right, there we go. And then we'll slide it here. We've got this. I'm sorry. All right, so we're getting our zero sheet printed now. Ms. Bossbox already removed the safety seal. Once these get scanned in, you'll get one more to sign. It'll be 2 sheets, which is a duplicate of the same thing. Numbers aren't released till 7:30 PM, election night, so no one knows what the tallies are. No one showed you. That one.
I remember what I had for breakfast.
This is mine. Is it you? It's him.
It's me. What?
Signature. Are you on there? Is
Mine.
that your scribble?
Yep.
This one is you?
Yep.
Okay, so I got Michelle, Sandra. Is Allison?
Yeah.
Allison's in green.
Yeah.
Ms. Bossbaugh? Yes, that's Ms. Bossbaugh. We'll try to make it short.
It's like being at home, everybody blaming me.
We're gonna have different your name in the future. If you'll, sign both of those, Philip's gonna scan these in.
That's when my kids were little and something would happen. You'd hear a crash or something. Everybody'd go running going, it wasn't me, it wasn't me.
Yeah, there should be 2. Was it you?
Yes, this time it was me.
Okay, well,
I'll take the
you
blame.
represent the comment that's coming.
It's weird that the designation for that is just weird. This is just for
Yeah.
city of Well. Specifically called out.
Something good.
Smarter people than me.
There you go. Rub the grease out. Turn the other way. Okey-doke, this one's mine, that one's yours. And this one actually goes in the box.
We're a lively crowd this evening.
Mhm.
Could have brought some coffee from that place.
Yep, you would.
Wow,
I know it does, doesn't it? It's just,
I'm still catching up from the tailgate. So good.
Oh, dear. Have a really good caramel latte.
I was extremely happy.
Oh, well, never.
Almost done. More chocolate mocha. Alice Jules.
Mm.
I can't have caffeine after like 2 o'clock or it's.
I just finished another coffee, it was great too. That's what, and it actually came from next door from his office. That's what this takes.
You're young enough, you can have caffeine, like maybe still sleep.
I can feel this whole side of the falling apart.
I haven't been able to have caffeine after 1 o'clock.
Oh dear.
Years. Yeah, a little too much. I can drink coffee, I can drink caffeine at 12 o'clock at night, lady, I go to sleep.
Thank you. I'm the same
Never
boat.
bothered me.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way.
Brought from childhood, we used to drink it when we were kids. Yeah.
I started drinking when I was 6 months old. So.
Out of the bottle?
Yes.
My grandfather was feeding it to me out of a spoon.
Oh,
We would get the tea.
These rings are rejected this one for some
What is it, the
When-
red
when
rose
I-
tea
when
that
I was-
was in the house?
Wow.
so the machine, decided not to take one of them. He's gonna run it back through because sometimes it's based off of the fold. It could be a mark in the tick lines. That's why I say be careful with pins and things of that nature.
Oh, I
But
see
we
right
didn't
here.
let any of y'all touch them, so
It's because the,
tick lines are messed up.
yeah, where it was folded, it pulled a little bit of this barcode off,
Okay,
so we might have to,
duplicate.
let me see if it'll take
Okay.
a second. But
Actually, I see it from here. So I have one. So it can happen from moisture. I didn't shut my machine down there.
I can take it out.
Praise the Lord.
Yay!
Alrighty.
All right. Can I have it now?
Yep.
I can take it. I appreciate your service, sir. Thank you very much. So we got a little happy. There's some years back.
We're gonna be here till 2 o'clock in the morning when we're having big elections, aren't we?
Pretty late. Yes.
I'll be having coffee late.
Because you're gonna have to stay up anyway. No.
I'll play the game, guess what's in the Yeti?
Mine's always coffee, sir. No mixtures.
Must be just a hockey thing.
So we got a 37 and 3, simple math equals 40. And here you go.
Thank you.
And we'll be signing both pages. I'll hold this one till that one moves down the line.
In my grandmother's
Okay,
house,
thank
it
you.
was,
I'm just making sure.
Southern Comfort and honey, if anybody felt bad.
Like a hot toddy.
She was giving us hot toddies when we were 5 years old.
They clear out those sinuses though.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they always gave children whiskey and honey and lemon
Mhm.
I was one
or
of the
proof or anything like that when I was growing up. And I gave it to my kids when they had it too.
Yep.
But then the doctors decided that, I guess people were abusing it and giving it to them when there wasn't a reason, and they,
Put them to sleep, there's always a reason to put them to sleep.
Give them night where to go to sleep.
It's like- It's like Benadryl.
My mother says my daddy used to put vodka in our bottles when he wanted to sleep.
Okay.
my grandson was.
Okay, this one is, okay, so now we can,
He was a nurse.
here you go.
She would not.
No, don't sign
let
it.
him.
Oh, she's got something.
That's the wrong one here. That's, that one's actually.
Well, obviously,
These are all the copies that we're putting in the box
That
today,
time he got a little bigger.
and it goes, hopefully, Philip, yellow paper, Philip.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Yellow paper. Just tells what the total's supposed to be.
Okay.
There you go. Drop her in. Close her up. Miss Foxbot likes to seal them.
I was gonna say, she knows how to do it.
That's right. Expert. She's got it down.
I'm not too sure about that.
I hope you got it right. As long as it doesn't rotate. There you go. Perfect. All right. So I can give it a shake. and it's not opening, and it's gonna be locked away, we can go back out here to the, meeting room. This is going to the storage area. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just so the board knows, we can still receive UACAVA requests up until the day before the election, so that's on Monday. No more civilian absentee request forms for within the states. So if they're overseas or military, they can request up until Monday, right before the election. Or overseas, they have a different, request date deadlines because they're abroad. And that concludes the absentee.
Thank you so much. All right, now the next item of business is the unaffiliated petition deadline. Ms. Holloway is gonna talk to us a little bit about that. Apparently, we need to set the date for the unaffiliated. When you petition to have your name put onto a ballot as unaffiliated, we have to set the date that is due by. And what the thought is that we would set that date to mirror the general statute of 163-122 to be on noon of the date of the primary. First day of primary, correct?
That's correct. Noon on the day of the primary, which is in March. The statute for municipal elections, which is normally in the odd numbered years, the deadline's different because their primary is in September, second primary October, and then their election November. But since Monroe was moved to the even numbered years, the Session Law 2025-13 states that it will be partisan and conducted in even numbered years in accordance with the laws governing primaries and elections for county offices, which I gave you a copy of that. However, it, for some reason, says that the Board of Elections can set the date and time completed petitions must be timely submitted. All the other candidates, if it be county commissioner, state house, those petitions to go on the ballot in the general election in November would be noon on the day of the primary. So for clarification, we would just like, if the board is in agreement, to set that deadline for those Monroe city candidates that are unaffiliated, that their petitions are also due on noon the day of the primary as well.
Anybody have any questions? Kind of makes sense. I mean, they're not in the primary anyways if they're unaffiliated, so. Any questions about that?
Then we have like 15 days after canvass to verify. I think it's after canvass to verify the names. They have to be registered voters in that jurisdiction. So say someone wants to go on the ballot for council for City of Monroe, which we've already had several calls about this. They would get 4% of the registered voters' signatures as of the first day of the year of the election. So right now we can give them an estimate of the number. It'll change a little depending on the registrations that come in between now and the first of the year. They could go ahead and collect signatures now. We just have to have a date that those are due for them.
And you suggested one more time, repeat that.
Noon on the day of the primary.
Which mirror? Yeah.
That goes along with the other county and state, those states as well, since they're in that same November election.
What would be the argument against doing it that way? Is there any?
I guess, you know, if you're playing, depends on how much time you want to give for those affiliates to get onto the November ballot. That's basically what the argument is. You can set a date that's, you know, the day before. Someone will be very upset at the state board of elections of the county if you're setting it the day before election day.
Yeah,
you
but
have-
See, yeah, see, you couldn't because we would have to get that name on the ballot.
Right,
Once that
That's what I
petition's
was thinking.
approved, once that petition's approved, then we add that to our ballot setup and that name would appear on the November ballot
right. So it had to be on the ballot for early voting.
for early voting as
Before.
well.
Yeah, before.
Yeah,
And
well
for
before that.
absentee by mail,
What,
to go
okay,
out on the absentee by mail.
one more time, repeat where does the canvas date for this fall relative to election day?
The canvas is always 10 days after the election.
So we don't really know the official results until canvas.
Correct.
I'm
It's not official until the state then accepts it.
Right.
We have what our number is.
We have our
It's not
canvas 10
official.
days. And then the state has canvas.
okay. I don't,
But this basically, that unaffiliated candidate does not have to go through the primary, basically, because they're not.
I realize that. I'm just trying to, what I'm looking at, I will tell you my thought process. There might be some unaffiliated candidates who might be holding out to see who actually wins the primary before they commit. That was all that was going through my head. But I don't think that noon the day of the primary is unreasonable.
I think they can withdraw prior to.
Yeah, if they don't
the
like
names
the
on ballot.
outcome.
Yeah, I mean, the name's on the ballot at that point. Because their name's not gonna go on any ballot until it's approved by the state anyways.
And they have all their, okay.
Any further questions or discussion? May I please have a motion to set the date and time to complete petitions for non-affiliated voters in the city of Monroe elections to be for the noon on the first day of primary for the election season.
So move.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
I,
Hearing none opposed. Unanimous. All right, any further discussion for the good of the order here? Any general discussion?
Next week, the board meets on Monday at 5.
oh, yay.
Monday at 5.
When else do we meet next week?
Tuesday at 5 and 7:30 and Friday at 2.
And does anybody need a new pocket card updates? Little reminder card?
Yeah, those go cards.
Y'all have them?
Uh-huh.
I managed to lose mine.
You want another one?
I would appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. I'll go
So
get it right
Monday's
now.
at 5, Tuesday's at 5 and it's 7:30. And then
Friday, the 7th at 2.
Friday the 7th at 2.
Make sure.
It's in my calendar.
But then canvas is another Friday
Canvas
after
is
that.
the 14th. Canvas is at 11, but we have a meeting at 9, the regular meeting and the, any additional absentees. We'll look at it that 9 o'clock meeting before
And then
canvas
canvas
at
begins
11.
at 11. How long do we expect that generally? Canvas.
Usually less than an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, depending on if we have any voter challenges.
All right.
And when do people have to have their provisionals cured by? Is it 3 days after the election?
Yes.
Still got my card.
All right, any other discussion? Hearing none, may I please have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
We have a motion, do I have a second?
Second?
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you all. We'll see you on Monday at 5 p.m.